Alright guys, Matt here from SFA today, and we've got the A&K Masada to review. So let's get on to the review. We'll start from the rear of the gun and work our way forward. At the rear, very rear of the gun, as you can see here, you have the rubber stock. It's actually quite padded, it's quite comfortable when you shoulder it. You can put it straight into your shoulder, make it quite nice. Moving down, you actually have the stock. The stock's quite an unusual stock as it does three functions. It extends. You've got probably about 7 different things: short setting, long setting. For storage and stuff, the stock actually folds. You press this button down here, folds in. It's actually held in by it's like a reverse spring system, so it doesn't actually clip anywhere on the gun, but the spring holds it in. Works perfectly well. Also have a cheek riser on the stock. Put it out. It's quite solid, which is good. And there we are. You can have it like that. So you can have it, so your cheeks like pushed up a bit into the sides a bit more. So yeah, that's a stock. The stock's made of polymer, but it's designed off the Magpul Masada. Yeah, it's solid. You're not going to go wrong with it. You also have 2 sling mounts on the back of the gun, and I'll bring it up now, but the sling mounts are the only problems I found out with this gun, because there's no way of attaching a 1-point to it. So you either don't run a sling, or you run some long ass crappy little thing which won't work really well. But that's the only downturn I found with this gun. So moving on, got the upper receiver. The upper receiver is full aluminium. Show you both sides. This is the Gen 1 version, so it does have all the markings still, as it's from A&K. And they lost the rights for that for the Gen 2. But you've got the aluminium upper receiver. It's solid. It's very nice. It's got nice little trays, as you can see. You've got your imitation bolt here with all your hop up and stuff. We'll go through that after. Come down, you've got your lower receiver. Lower receiver is really nice quality. Again, it's made of the same stuff as the stock. Polymer. You have your select switch. It's ambidextrous, as you can see, as I'm moving it from this side. You may notice little markings on there with the white and the reds. I did them myself with a bit of crayon. Yeah, it comes out quite nice, gives it nice little effects. Just what I like to do. You have a ambidextrous mag release, one on this side, and this side also you have the mag release. This is so you can just release the mags from both sides, so if you're shooting left-handed, like I'm normally left-handed, but I'm ambidextrous, but I can fire left-hand, right-handed, and this just makes this gun so much easier. You have the ambidextrous bolt release. Okay, on the real weapon, you have, every time you insert a new mag, it's the bolt to the rear. Pull that down, bolt release come forward, working parts will come forward as well, and you can carry on firing. For this, it's just imitation. The bolt does look back when you hold it to the rear. You do that. Oh, I'll show you this side. See the bolt's open. You see the hop up and stuff inside. Yep, and you push down, and it flies forward, making a nice reassuring click sound. Moving up, moving forward on the weapon. Just do this side. Yeah, moving forward on the weapon, you've got the polymer handguard, which is what Masadas usually have. You can get a rail bit for it, but I think it makes it look like too much like a scar, and the scar's an ugly weapon. In my personal, see Matt's now swearing at me, but the scar is an ugly weapon. You have the aluminium upper receiver, has a full monolithic top rail, as you can see. I've got the M-Bus sights, Magnify, EOTech and PQ. They run all the way along on the aluminium rails, which run from this part of the gun to this part of the gun. Masada does have a built-in front sight to it. However, since I have the PEQ box on the front, you can't actually flip it up, but it's here, as you can see. The rails, when you buy the Masada, do not come with it, so you can't actually attach these side bits on. The only rail that comes with it is the one that's built in on the top. However, it's very simple just to attach the rails to it. You just put them on, buy them off eBay. 10-15 quid. Makes your gun look better. You can add grips, lights, whatever you need to. Okay, some of you lot may have realised I do have a silencer on this. However, this is done the ghetto and cheap way because I'm not spending 70 quid for a new barrel and then 50 quid for a silencer. So what I've done is just got a normal silencer, have it hollowed out, nice normal aluminium silencer, then got the foam that comes with inside it, and pretty much push that over the barrel, and as you slide the silencer on, it goes on. It's quite a nice tight fit. It won't fall off unless you pull it off. So take it off there. You can see the flash hider. This comes only with the Gen 1s, as I've said, as they've lost all the licensing. So this is the nice freehole spiked flash hider. You've got the imitation gas block here, which is just for imitation purposes only. However, you do need to tighten it up now and then as it starts to rattle. The good thing with the Masada is it has a full interchangeable barrel system, quick change as well. So I'll just take everything off. To take the front handguard off, there's a pin here. Push that pin out, front handguard comes off, put that there, push up on it, take the whole handguard off. As you see, you have the barrel system here. Out there. Barrel system's here, and you have your little quick change bit here. You press down the button, you'll see if you have one. Push it over, sides up, just gently pull on the barrel. Make sure your wires aren't caught, and your whole barrel, your hop up, and everything within it comes out. Another problem I did notice with this particular Masada is the hop up was shit, being perfectly honest. However, the best way to get over it is if you get a couple of slices of electrical tape and you wrap it around the actual hop nub, which pushes on, then it makes it slightly thicker, therefore it makes the hop up work better, actually puts more of an indent into the hop up. I've also put a guarded clear rubber in this. I need to clean it actually. That's dirty. But yeah, I need to put a guarded clear hop up in it just because I put them in most of my guns just because they're reliable and they're really nice. And they actually do what they say on the tin, which is nice to find for a cheap product, where you can usually find them £3 to £4. So if you are thinking of a new hop up rubber, I'd definitely recommend a guarded clear hop up. You just slap this on. That sides in nicely there. Blah, blah, blah. Pin back in. The gun's back together, all reassembled. And yeah, looks good. Alright, let's go over some of the stats. The weight of it, yeah, it's about 3 to 5 kilograms, depending if you have this stuff on the top. For this gun, out of the box, I'd give it a star rating of probably about 6 to 7. But it's all out the hop up, and I'd easily give it a 9. Because on a 9.6 volt battery, your rate of fire is about 14 to 15 rounds a second, standard, which you can't really complain about from standard straight out of the gun. I run Beta Project P mags in, they feed perfectly fine, I've not had to touch them at all. Again, that's what it looks like with them on. If you do have any questions, just for now, make sure you put them in the comment section, we will get back to you on them. To pick this gun up, I brought it second hand off a forum. However, 01 sell them, Airsoft World sell them for around £250. So it's not an expensive gun, but then it's not an M4, and everyone has M4 nowadays. So if you want something that's different, I'd definitely recommend the Masada because I like them. I like Magpul anyway. So I'm quite upset that PTS has gone out and stopped, but
Matt,
yeah.
Just explain you have to get some upgrades for it though, and they will break. Yeah. Explain that.
No, you don't break without upgrades. You don't have to upgrade.
Yeah, but A&K Masadas, they did great when they have no upgrades.
It's the other one. You don't understand. Just shut up.
No, A&K Masada brake, no matter what version it is. You have a
This one
P&G
has a
top
brake
tech
bit.
gearbox in it.
True.
Exactly!
With an EOTech on, they look nice. Put the magnifier on as well. Look even nicer. Add a PEQ. Well, that's what it looks like with the M-Bus sight as well. This setup I found works really well for me. But yeah, if you do have any questions, feel free to ask. So just the usual stuff now. So please like, comment, rate, subscribe. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Is it follow on Instagram to follow as well. So follow us on Instagram. All the links will be in the bottom below. Again, if you have any questions, just comment. If you want us to do certain videos, ask. Or the worst we will say is no. But they probably won't say that because we do as much as we can for you lot. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the review. Anyway, thank you very much. Quite airsoft in, really. You're supposed to turn it off, you bellend.